Good morning, designers, and welcome to episode 167, 168 maybe, of Game of Rugs. Today is going to be all about me, because last week was all about you. So we are going to do the daily, we're going to look at some scores, we're going to vote on some rooms to send in the daily, we're going to do those normal things. However, first, I want to talk about this Into the Stars collection because someone posted this the day this came out. Someone posted it on the Design Home subreddit, and they posted this picture. And the question was, what do you guys think? And I thought, well, I don't want any of that shit. And so I didn't look. I just wasn't interested, and I didn't look. And so I didn't realize until I set up to do this episode that this is only available as a collection in the 32 item set. Like you can't buy the black and white set or the purple set. You can only buy all of these sets together for diamonds. That's not what normally happens, is it? I'm super confused. I mean, I'm confused, but I also don't care. Because no matter how you could buy this shit, I'm not buying it. That seems really weird to me. Anywho, the other exciting thing that's happened is that 17 days ago, I discovered. 17. Frank, shush. 17 days ago, I discovered that I had 495 five-star rooms, and thus was 5 away from having 500 five-star rooms. Foolishly, I thought, well, I'll close that up in no time at all. It's been 17 days. Uh, and nothing happened for so long. On August 29th, I got a 5 on this room, which, to be fair, was worth waiting for, in my opinion. I loved this room. I worked really hard on it. And even though I knew it had 5-star potential and that the chairs that coordinate with this couch would have been a safer bet, I daringly went for the plaid option because that's the kind of rebel I am. Um, I just really loved them, and I was pleased that this room got a 5. Really, really pleased. So that was on the 29th, and that brought us to 4 away. And then yesterday, I got this, and am I proud of it? No. It's a bundle jump. It is a bundle jump. Sometimes they're really satisfying. And this one was. I have no regrets. And so anyway, after hanging out, my score has been in the 4.5s all week or for the past 10 days. And I suspect that there is a 5 somewhere in these results because my score is 4.67 at the moment. So let's get into it. That's slightly disappointing. I do feel like I put a lot of effort into this room. And do I have feelings about the people who got 5s? I mean, it's well coordinated. but it's not attractive necessarily. Also well coordinated ish. I don't know. Um, I guess my objection to these rooms is that people looked at this feature wall and chose to go with the most insipid shade. On reflection, however, I completely accept that my rug doesn't go. Okay, this one's on me. Fine. A Parisian Dream. Oh, that's the five that we got. Okay. Well, um, you know what? It's very similar to everybody else's or several other people's. I was fortunate in that I did have this matching furniture. I think I had the chairs and borrowed the sofa or something. I'm not really sure. But I used the furniture that everybody else who got five used. So that's good. And, I mean, not super creative, but also not a bad looking room. Definitely a bundle dump. All right. Sleek in Singapore. Oh, well, that helped. God, this room was ugly. This was so hard to do. Uh, and I struggled the most over the side table next to that purple chair. That was it, really. This was just luck. I opened my. I can't remember. I think it wanted a purple um, couch, sofa. What do you call that thing? You know, the big sofas. And so that was that, really. And I had not used this art from when I had won it as a level prize because honestly, it's not that attractive. So I had won it. I won it. Had I won it? Maybe it came. Did it come with the house? I think it came with doing the house. So there was that. 4.62. Now that's mean. This room was nice. Apparently, I got a lot of use out of this rug. Um, all right. Why did we did win this chandelier? So that's cool. Oh, well, I mean, I'm not going to complain too hard, having just gotten a 5 and a 4.97. But I will say my room is nicer than this room. Okay, well, that's nice. That's a good job. Is this nice? No. All right. Well, I don't know why this room didn't do better, but sure. That's how the voting goes. A green space. Fair, fair. However, anybody else's rooms looked, this is a more than fair score for this room, which was completely mediocre. I'm just desperate to get rid of this purple art from whatever level that was from. What level is that from? Yeah, from level 82. I hate it. I hate all of it. And in fact, the only reason that I am considering doing this this one series room, is to be able to get rid of some more of that stuff because it's awful and I hate it. Is it worth it to get it out of my inventory? I mean, maybe. I don't know. So that's going on. So those were the scores that I got, and then this is today's daily, which I took a look at earlier, and this is as far as I got. So we're going to need, this room obviously wants purple. Coffee break. And this room obviously wants purple. And these are the choices. These rugs, these low-loy, inexpensive rugs are quite useful, but they're also pretty down market. This rug, I guess, is better. I'm not buying the special to decor rug. So that's where we are, and now I don't know what else to do with this room. I'm going to throw in some art. That looks like that would go. It's an old limited edition. I think what they want me to do is buy that, which I don't hate. I don't absolutely loathe it. And we do need something to put on this wall over here. But it doesn't go with the rug. I mean, this room is just going to be a nightmare and no one's going to vote for it because it's not using limited edition stuff in the middle of in a daily where everybody's going to be using it. So I don't even know why I'm trying here. We're going to do this. And put in, if you can't tell, if you are unable to tell, the big challenge here for me is going to be the coffee table. I don't really know what we're going to do. I don't have a plan. So I'm just madly sticking in other furniture here in the hope that something becomes clear. Okay, we're going to use that floor lamp, this floor lamp, because it's short and it doesn't interfere with the hanging lights over in the right corner. All right. Shh. Frank, you're so noisy. I mean, if nobody's going to vote for this room, we might as well put some color in it. All right, and then my big question is, what am I going to do for furniture? Because really what I want is light colored furniture, like the color of the logs and the base of the sofa. Do I have any? I mean, probably not. That is completely the wrong color. That is not attractive. I think that thing I just said I really want, I don't want. Oh, there we go. That's fine. Okay, it's also, oh, an outdoor thing, so that's going to lower our score even more. This is basically a design home suicide mission. So that's going on. That's great. How about that? No? What about that? What about that? It's all bad, you guys. All my choices are bad because I chose this stupid sofa. What about that? Okay, and then it turns out the thing I thought I wanted, I didn't want. Oh my god, could you make any more noise, Frank? Ugh, this room is terrible. Alright, we're committed. I'm just gonna have to see it through. I mean, what if I really did actually commit to this? Because we do have that table. We have the matching table. Is it as bad as I think it is? What brand is this? Is this apartment 2B? And there it is. I don't know why it thinks this isn't in a set. This should be like, it's a set. Because it's a set. Alright, and then we can't have purple there because it's too much. There, how about that? How bad is that? I mean, it's pretty bad. I don't know why I do this to myself. Or you. I do this to myself, but the net effect is that I force you to sit here with me. I mean, you do have the ability to leave. I understand that. Some kind of purple plant would be nice color. Should we go buy one? Should we spend profligate amounts of money on things we don't like to make ourselves feel better? Should we do that? Well, I don't want to do that. That's unattractive. I mean, I don't mind spending profligate amounts of money on things I don't need to make myself feel better, but I do prefer that they be vaguely attractive. How about that? I mean, also not pretty. How about that? Excuse me. That's of no use. There are no good choices here. I don't like any of these things. Alright, we're going to spend the most amount of money on the thing I hate the least. Oh, wait, what about this? No, let's do this. Yes. Much better. Alright, and then... do we have a black plant? Alright, well, that's as good as this is going to get. My lack of talent can only take us so far. I hope your room went better than mine did. And... oh, we were going to vote. I thought we... oh, right, it's a daily. We only needed 20 points. Okay, well, let's go do a round of voting because you guys like the voting, so let's do that. Do you just like watching someone else go through the torture of voting rather than having to do it yourself? The room on the bottom, the two matching rugs, that's like not really working for me. The room on the top is very plain. It definitely needed a plant on that table on the right hand side to balance out the green over here on the left hand side. But we're voting for that. Jesus, people, get it together. Ugh, this room. The choice of rug at the top is dubious, and coupled with the lack of art to sort of support the theme that rug introduces, this room is not successful on top. The room on the bottom is fine. It's absolutely fine. We're voting for that. I would have chosen a different rug, but what can you do? Speaking of rugs, the room on the top doesn't have one. The room on the bottom has two. They completely clash with the art on the walls. Black and white art. It's inexpensive. There's loads of it. Get some. Voting for the room on the bottom there. Oh, sweet divine Jesus, the room on the top. Okay, I'm not going to be mean because what this is a new player having a good time. And good for you. Enjoy it. Enjoy it while it lasts. Embrace your creativity before this game completely crushes your spirit. And on that affirming note, I'll be voting for the other room. Right. The room on the top does have some wall art to support the choice of rug. So this room did a better rug and art choice than the similar room we didn't vote for previously. And so that gives me warm, fuzzy feelings. There's also table art and a lamp. The room on the bottom introduces none of that. What the room on the bottom does have is this chair. It has this chair, which is just so sexy. But it's not enough to make me vote for it. So we're voting for the room on the top. It does need another plant over there, but what can you do? And, is this the same room or a different room? No, this is a different room. Wow, this room on the top is so good. So good. That rug choice is perfect with this room. What a good job. This room is divine, and I bet you no one's going to vote for it. And also, this is the only room I've ever seen use this ugly ass furniture in a way that is arguably attractive, and we are so voting for that room. You go, girl. Room on the bottom is just there's it's chaos. It's chaos. It's chaos. It's chaos between the super traditional sofa with the pink pillows and then the anthro chair over there on the left with the stripes and the blue cushion. Like, I have a headache now, legitimately. And this room on the top is very simple and very boring, and we are voting for that. Oh, okay. The room on the top has a lot of green going on. I actually think that if you look at this room and you just take the sofa and the art on the wall together, a more neutral rug would have stood this room in much better stead. Uh, and I accept that most people are going to disagree with me, but I'm voting for the room on the bottom. Excuse me, this room on the bottom? Okay, the art on the stairs, not a good choice. Whatever, we all make poor choices in our lives. The rest of this room, while unusual, is beautiful. I mean, it's messy and God knows a white couch, but a different one here would have been needed. Um, but actually, I really like it, and we're voting for that. Good job. Oh my God, how are we still here? Whatever's going on the top, just no. It's the scary paintings with the acid trip rug. Is it better than the room in the bottom? I'm going to vote them equal and hope this ends my misery. Yes, it does. Okay, we are all done voting. Fantastic. That is everything we have for today's episode of Game of Rugs. Thank you for joining us. If you liked this episode, please give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see future episodes of Game of Rugs, please become a subscriber. We would love to have you. Bye now.